I'm your host, Loando Franklin is my name, lead tutor, chief executive officer, pioneer of FCO Accountants Tuition Center. Before we get started with today's video, I want to encourage our viewers to ask questions relating to today's questions. Please ensure you ask in the chat box. All the questions will be attended to depending on the availability of time. I also want to encourage you to ask, or rather to make comments in the comment section on the quality of this video, and also to state whether this video is helpful. All the comments, they will be used to improve our delivery. They'll be taken very, very seriously. So in today's video, we are going to look at the complex asset and the revaluation of property. So I'll start with explaining what a complex asset is. A complex asset is one which has different expected useful lives, for each different component. And therefore, depreciation is calculated differently, separately. Therefore, examples of complex assets are the plane is one example, the ship is another example. We have some buildings have different components with different expected use life. That is another example. So we can look at the question here together. The question 10 here, Tibet acquired a new office building on 1 October. So the dates are very important. So there is 1 October. 20x4, its initial carrying amount consisted of land is never depreciated because it has an indefinite expected useful life. Building structure is depreciated. Air conditioning is depreciated. The estimated lives of the building structure and air conditioning system are 25 years, 10 years respectively. When the air conditioning system is due for replacement, it is estimated that the old system will be dismantled and sold for $500,000. Depreciation is time apportioned where appropriate. So we can check for the reporting date. What was the reporting date? The reporting date, we need to check it. What amount will be the office building be shown in Tibet's statement of financial position? So there we know the reporting date is 31st March. Therefore, starting from the period 1 October, X4 to 31st March, X5. The period there is 6 months. Therefore, depreciation will be based on 6 months. Depreciation will be based on 6 months. Land is never depreciated, so we go to the building. Building depreciation is 10,000 divided by 25 years, multiply by 6 months upon 12. Therefore, the depreciation there is 200. Then air conditioning. Air conditioning, we have 4,000. Less scrap value, 500. Divide by 10 years. multiply by 6/12. The depreciation is 75. 375 total depreciation. The carrying value of the building will be 16,000 to 16 million, less 375. And there we have 15, 625,000. So the carrying value will be that amount. So here we check whether that option is there. So the correct option there is A, 15,625. So we have worked out that question. We can now go to revaluation of property. Properties such as land and buildings can be revalued to their market values. Now, we have 3 points that can be used to revalue the property. We have at start of the year, at the end of the year, and during the year. So I'll explain for each of those points. Start of the year. If property such as buildings is revalued at the start of the year, depreciation is based on the revalued amount using the remaining number of years. Very important. Then at the end of the year, if property is revalued at the end of the year, such as buildings, which is depreciable and not land, at the end of the year, depreciation is based on the old asset, the cost of the old asset, using the original number of years. Revaluation during the year. Revaluation during the year. If property is revalued during the year, depreciation is calculated in 2 stages. Before revaluation, based on the original cost of the asset using the original number of years. Stage 2, or rather step 2, depreciation now is based on the revalued amount using the remaining number of years. And then depreciation for the year is the total depreciation during the year. So we can look at this question. The following trial balance extract relates to a property which is owned by Venton as at 1 April 20x4. On 1 October 20x4, the following a sustained increase in property prices, Venton revalued its property to 10.8 million. So now here, first we look at, this is 1 April. X4. The year ends on 31st March. X5. So on 1 October, X4, the revaluation took place. So this is during the, so this side it is 6 months. Equally, this side will be 6 months. It's over 12. So the first stage depreciation is based on the original cost of the asset. which will be 12,000. Original number of years, 20. Multiply by 6 over 12. So we have 12,000 divided by 20. This is 300. Now the divided amount is 10,800. So we use the remaining number of years. So the remaining number of years will be 20 years less 0.5. This is, then we are remaining with 19.5 multiplied by 6 upon 12. So we have 10,800 divided by 19.5. Divided by 12. Divided by 6. So there is 277. Total depreciation will be 300 plus 277. This gives us 577. So we have looked at revaluation of property. And for today, we can end here. I would like to say thank you to all our viewers for supporting us, and God bless you.